Hello guys, you're welcome. So let's do a quick match preview for the Arsenal versus Aston Villa game that is coming up tomorrow. So far so good. The Premier League is already halfway gone. 18 games have been played already. So tomorrow Arsenal is hosting Aston Villa at the Emirates Stadium, and this will be the second leg for this season, because the first leg Arsenal lost to Aston Villa 2-1, and this game is an important one that Arsenal must win for the title challenge ahead. Now, when you look at the head-to-head between Arsenal and Aston Villa, those fixtures have not been rosy at all for Arsenal. So for the past 7 games they've played in the Premier League, Arsenal have managed to win 3. Aston Villa has also won 3. They've drawn 1. This is how tight those fixtures is. Now, my concern and what we already know is the big teams have not been a problem to Arsenal, or has not been a problem for Arsenal in their quest for this title challenge. The problem Arsenal is having in their quest for this title challenge is the mid-table teams. And so far so good this season, we've been able to change some of those mid-table teams' results. The likes of Newcastle, Fulham, West Ham, Everton. This Aston Villa is one of them. So that's why we must win this one tomorrow, right? To change that result of the loss we had in the first leg at Villa Park. And the next game we are going to play is Bournemouth. These are the teams that are a stumbling block to Arsenal's title progress, not the big teams. So now, for the past few games Arsenal have played, one thing have been our concern. And I said that in the preview, a build-up to the match we played against Brighton. We saw that in the Crystal Palace game. We saw that in the Wolves game, right? We saw that in the Everton game also. And what are those things? 2 things is my concern going into this Aston Villa fixtures tomorrow. 1 is creating chances and taking them. This has been one of the major problems we faced for the past 4 games we have played, especially the Brighton game we played last. The first half alone, we had 15 shots total, 5 shots on target, 3 big chances created, 3 big chances missed. In all these statistics we had in the first half in that Brighton game, we were able to score just 1 goal. Just 1. So creating the opportunity or chances is not the problem, it's converting them. That has been the problem Arsenal has been facing for the past 4 games we've played now, both in the Premier League and in the EPL Cup. The second thing that is a concern to me now is game management. Seeing off games at the tail end of every match. These are the 2 things that is a concern to me for Arsenal this season. If these 2 things can be put in place by Mikel Arteta and team this season, then we are good to go. Creating chances and taking those chances. And game management. These 3 things, very, very vital for us this season. If we can be able to put this together perfectly well this season, from now till the end, then something positive will come out of this season for Arsenal. Now, going into this game tomorrow, and when you look at Calafiori being out in the last game, Timber being out, right? We are hoping that they will be back for this Aston Villa game, right? So the lineup will now come back to the way it used to be. So David Raya in goal, Timber right back. Thank God Gabriel Magalhaes is back. So Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes will partner at the center back. If Calafiori is not okay yet, Hincapi is there. So whoever plays the left back is good. So Rice comes back into the midfield. Zubimendi and Odegaard. Saka, Gyökeres and Leandro Trossard. So these are the lineup we are expecting. But whoever Mikel Arteta plays in the lineup tomorrow, like I always say, I trust the Arsenal team. Whoever is playing, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered. Yeah, that's what I've been saying since this season. Whoever is in the lineup, I'm not bothered. Now, looking at this game now, I know people are complaining about Saka being selfish, and I did a video and I asked, is Saka now becoming a selfish player? People might misunderstand the question. The question is not about what people will be thinking. The question is, I'm seeing it from his decision making in terms of assisting or scoring those goals. Like in the Brighton game, a lot of chances fell to him that would have either given an assist or he would have either convert those chances to goals. These are the two things I was talking about in terms of Saka being selfish, the decision making. Based on his decision making, is it that you're giving an assist when you're supposed to give an assist, you want to go for a goal, and when you go for a goal, you don't score? So people are calling that being selfish. I can understand why people call that being selfish, right? It's a two-way thing, right? So if you are in a point of giving an assist and you don't want to, and you want to go alone for goal, make sure you put the ball in the back of the net. Because when you don't put the ball in the back of the net, this is where people now term you as what? Being selfish. Just the way it happened in the Brentford game. You had the opportunity to pass to Gyökeres, but you had a shot on goal. Keller had to palm the ball, right? Then before it gets into the net. So if you had missed that chance, people would have been complaining. People also complained in that game. So these are the concerns Arsenal fans are having, right? And whichever way they want to go to, everybody has his own opinion, right? So that is for that. Now, coming to Gyökeres, people are also saying he's not running enough. And people are saying he's been running, they've not been giving to him, he's now tired and all of that. That is not the issue. My problem with this Arsenal team is what? Whether Gyökeres, Saka, Odegaard, Leandro Trossard, Zubimendi or Declan Rice, what we want is communication, understanding. Gyökeres knowing when to run, right? Arsenal players knowing when to give him the ball. If this understanding and communication comes together, we are good. Because there's a lapse, there's a gap now in that that communication between Gyökeres running and Arsenal players giving him the ball, or probably Gyökeres is not running, Arsenal players is giving the ball and he's not there. Because of that gap, people are now concerned. For me, there is time. We are Arteta knows, the boys knows, they all know what is happening. I believe they are working on it. So let's just trust in them and see how it goes. Now, going into this game tomorrow, my prediction is straightforward. It's a must win for Arsenal. Arsenal is 70% chance to win, and Aston Villa is 30% chance to win. A draw or a loss tomorrow is a no-no. Is a no-no. Win, win, win. However, the last thing I want to say is about Eze and Madueke. I don't know. Arteta has the prerogative and knows why these two guys have been sitting on the bench now, and they don't come in as substitute. The reason why we brought in Madueke is to help deputize for Saka, not to be playing 90 minutes all time. There are a lot of games. The reason why Eze was brought in was to also help, right, in that regards, whether the left wing or the 8 or the 10. Now, it's like one of the concerns now I'm now having is we're complaining of squad depth, and it's like if Arteta trusts his first 11, he's good to go. He only cares about the squad depth when one of the first team player is injured. That is what it's like I'm saying. So the squad depth only comes in when somebody is injured and Arteta has no option. That's what I'm saying. However, whatever will make us get to the prize, It is not about individuals here now. It is about what? The team collectively. We are good to go. He knows best. We will trust in him, and we will also trust in the boys to deliver this season and win a major trophy. So these are my concerns going into this Aston Villa game. Creating chances and taking those chances. 1, 2, game management. If we can tie these 2 things together perfectly from now till the end of the season, then we are good to go. Okay, these are my thoughts. You can leave yours in the comment section. Tell us what you think about this game coming up tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Thank you for always watching our videos and engaging on them. Thank you.